Coming up in this video, I've got 5 very simple and very tasty recipes, cocktails that you can make up at home or in your pubs and bars using Martini Rosso or your favourite Rosso Vermouth. So if you want to know what they are, stay tuned. Hey Drinks fans, I am Steve the Barman and I'm hoping these videos are helping you to drink, serve and enjoy your favourite spirits even more by providing you with some very simple drinks inspiration. If you love this video in particular, then please give me a thumbs up, give me a little like below, and if you like my channel, if you like my videos in general, then make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my future stuff. And as always, I want you to get involved as well, so in the comments below I want you to let other people know, other viewers know your top tips of how to best enjoy especially Martini Rosso, but any of your favourite other Rosso vermouths. Now the first recipe coming up is a very simple highball. So what we need first is your highball glass. This is actually a 14-ounce glass, 14, 16 ounce, whatever you've got at home, and you just want a 50 ml. So we just want 2/3, 3/4 of the bottle, just very gently poured in, or the whole bottle. Gently top your glass with some ice. Give your drink a stir with a long bar spoon. And then just to garnish, I've just got a couple of dehydrated orange wheels going in there. Serve with a straw, and that is a very simple highball that you can make with especially Martini Rosso. Pick your tonics. The tonics all work exceptionally well. The ginger works very well as well. There's one piece of bar equipment that I cannot do without when I'm making cocktails, and that's the Mezclar Precision measure. It's super accurate. It's a lot more than just a 25 ml, 50 ml measure. Inside the 25 ml end, we've got lines every 5 ml, and in the 50 ml end, we've got lines every 10 ml. Why is that important? Because not all cocktails call for 25 ml of this or 50 ml of that. So when you need 15 ml of lime juice or 10 ml of sugar syrup, the Mezclar Precision measure is just absolutely amazing. Now the second cocktail we're going for is a fruit cup. Now for fruit cups, think Pimms. Pimms is a very kind of basic, simple serve. I'm going to show you how to make this 10 times better. So the first ingredient you want is your Martini Rosso, your vermouth, and we're just going 30 ml, 30 ml. Then we need a bit of orange as well, so I'm going for Bowls Dry Orange Curacao, 30 ml of this. Now the next ingredient you want is your base alcohol. I'm just going cognac, so we're going 30 ml of a decent brandy or cognac. Next ingredient you want is some Angostura bitters. So we're just going, this get in any supermarket, we're just going for 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. Now the last 2 ingredients you want just to finish this off. First up, we're going for ginger ale. Any decent ginger ale would do, and you just want, for a glass this size, about 60 ml. Okay, 60 ml. And then the final ingredient, which you can see here, is actually Coke. Coca-Cola just works exceptionally well in these kind of fruit cups, especially with vermouth. So we want the same amount as the ginger ale, you just want another 60 ml. Okay. Now just to garnish this up, think your sort of normal Pimms. As we're going brandy, I've got a couple of bits of dehydrated orange in there. I've got a couple of cubes of lime, and I've got a couple of raspberries. I just want 1 sprig of mint as well. Just going to pop that in there. Then just very gently fill your glass with ice. Give it a quick stir. And then just finish it off with a bit more ice. And that, ladies and gents, is your homemade fruit cup. Now cocktail number 3 is probably the obvious one, and probably maybe the most well-known drink that a Rosso Vermouth is used for, and that is a Negroni. But as always, I'm going to slightly flip this up for you. But the very first thing with a Negroni, you want 25 ml of your Martini Rosso, and it's going straight into your rocks glass. The next ingredient you want is your Campari. No Negroni is complete without Campari. So you want 25 ml of Campari. Then your final ingredient is obviously the gin. Now I've played about with Negronis. I've made loads of different ones, different flavoured gins. Rhubarb was a big favourite of mine. However, for this one, I've been using it recently. I just think this works. I love a kind of an orange twist on a Negroni. So I'm just going Whitney Neal Blood Orange Gin. And again, we want another 25 ml. Now with Negronis, the same as Martinis and things like that, you never ever shake them. So we're just going 4 cubes of ice just to start off with, and then take a long bar spoon and we're just going to stir just to chill them down, get a little bit of dilution from the ice and blend those ingredients together. When they've diluted sufficiently, just add about 2 or 3 more cubes of ice. And again, just another quick stir, and then just to garnish, I've got a dehydrated orange in there. The whole orange thing just works exceptionally well. And that is a kind of Negroni, blood orange Negroni. Cheers. Now your fourth cocktail, this is a bit of a fun twist as well. So I've gone for a caramel Manhattan. It's going to be served up in a martini glass, but I am going to shake it because the cocktail has got a bit of pineapple juice in there. So the first thing we need to do is just chill down our martini glass. Now in this cocktail, the Martini, the Rosso is kind of a modifier, so it's not the main ingredient. So we just want 15 ml of Martini Rosso. Now the next ingredient for all Manhattans is always the whiskey. Bourbon, traditionally, we're just going 40 ml. The next ingredient you want, this is kind of my guilty pleasure at the moment. I love playing about with this. This is Aberfoyle's salted toffee liqueur, and we just want 20 ml. Okay, 20. Now comes our pineapple juice. We just want a 30 ml of a decent pineapple juice. Then the last ingredient we want is our bitters. This time we're going Peychaud bitters. And bitters are just going to elevate the kind of the whiskey, the Rosso. They just bring those flavours forward. So we're just going 2 dashes of Peychaud bitters. Fill your cocktail shaker up with ice. And we just want to shake it for about 12 seconds. Hard, fast shake. And when you're shaking that down, get rid of your ice out of your martini glass. Now we're just going to double strain this. Garnish your finished drink with whatever you fancy. I'm just going for another dehydrated orange because I absolutely love them. But that is my caramel Manhattan. Now cocktail number 5 is it's called the Emerson actually, but again I'm just going to slightly flip it up with one of the ingredients. We're going to serve it in a Nick and Nora glass or a smaller sort of martini glass. So what we're going to do first is just chill the glass down. Now the first ingredient you want is your Martini Rosso. So we're just going 30 ml of Martini Rosso. The second ingredient you want is some fresh lime juice. We're just going 15 ml. 15. Third ingredient you want is some maraschino liqueur. So we're just going 10 ml of maraschino. So the fourth ingredient is your gin. Now I'm pretty sure the original recipe is an Old Tom gin. So I've kind of stuck with an Old Tom, but instead I've given it a tropical kind of vibe. So we're going 45 ml of a tropical Old Tom gin. Fill your cocktail shaker up with ice. And just going to give it a very hard, swift shake for about 12 seconds. When that's nicely chilled, get rid of your ice that's chilling down your glass. Double strain it. Now to garnish, you could make something really elaborate based on the whole tropical fruits or the cherry. But because it's me, I'm just going dehydrated lemon. Just nicely floated on top. And that is the Emerson, but a tropical flip on it. So I hope you enjoyed my 5 top tips or 5 ways you can enjoy Martini Rosso. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe and I will see you in my very next video.